A woman in a supermarket notices an elderly man struggling with his unruly grandson. The boy is screaming for sweets, biscuits, and everything he sees, while the grandfather, in a calm, steady voice, keeps saying, "Easy, William, we won't be long." When the child throws another tantrum, the grandfather murmurs, "It's okay, William. Just a few more minutes. Hang in there." At the checkout, the boy starts tossing groceries out of the cart, but the grandfather, still composed, says, "Relax, William. We'll be home in 5 minutes. Stay cool." Impressed, the woman follows them outside and says, "Sir, I just have to tell you, I admired your patience. No matter how difficult he got, you stayed calm and kept reassuring little William. He's lucky to have such a wonderful grandfather." The old man chuckles and replies, "Thanks, but I'm William. This little brat's name is Kevin." A housewife sat down with her neighbor for coffee, looking upset. With a sigh, she said, "That no-good husband of mine lost our rent money playing poker, and then had the nerve to suggest I sleep with the landlord to cover it." Her neighbor gasped. "Oh my, you didn't actually do it, did you?" The housewife took a slow sip of coffee, then smirked. "Well, I did, though not without certain reservations. What I haven't done, however, is tell my husband the rent's paid up for the next 6 months." After a plane crash, 2 men and a woman found themselves stranded on a deserted island. They managed to survive, building shelter, finding food, and settling into a routine. After a month, the woman finally said, "Listen, guys, we all have needs. Let's just be fair about it. We'll take turns, one day with you, the next with him." For a month, the arrangement worked, but then tragedy struck. The woman got sick from some bad fruit and died. The 2 men mourned her loss for a week, before one finally said, "Look, we both still have needs. Let's be honest. We'll take turns. One day me, one day you." So they did, for another month. Then one day, the first man said, "Hey, we need to talk. I don't think we should keep doing this." The second man sighed with relief. "Yeah, I agree. It doesn't feel right anymore." They shared a moment of silence. Then the first man added, "So, should we bury her?" One dark night in Dublin, a massive fire broke out at a local chemical plant. Within moments, the place was engulfed in flames. Fire departments from miles around rushed to the scene. The company president ran to the fire chief and shouted, "All our secret formulas are locked in a vault in the center of the plant. They must be saved. I'll pay £50,000 to the crew that brings them out intact." But the fire was too intense, keeping everyone at bay. As the blaze grew worse, more fire crews arrived, and the president raised the reward to £100,000. Still, no one could break through the inferno. Then, suddenly, a lone siren wailed. To everyone's astonishment, the local rural volunteer brigade showed up, mostly men over 65, in a rusty old fire truck. Without hesitation, they roared straight past the sleek modern engines and drove headlong into the very heart of the flames. Jumping out with surprising vigor, the old-timers attacked the fire from all sides. In no time, they extinguished the blaze and saved the vault of secret formulas. The president, stunned by their courage, immediately raised the reward to £200,000. He personally thanked each firefighter while TV cameras captured the moment. A reporter asked their 70-year-old chief, "What will you do with all that money?" Patty grinned and said, "First thing we're gonna do is fix the bloody brakes on that truck."